So a family went on a trip, but one of their suitcases didn't arrive to their destination. 2 months later, they still have not been able to track it down. Fortunately, this doesn't happen too often, but when it does, there are several things you need to know to get your money back, or maybe the things that you lost. So 3-inch size Susan Campbell is here to break it all down for us. Susan.
Good morning. More than 170,000 bags were mishandled in November. That is the most recent data available from the government's Air Travel Consumer Report. It amounts to about 5 bags out of every 1,000. And if one of those is yours, the airline owes you. They watched and waited.
Oh, that one's yours, that one's ours.
One by one, Debbie Castillo's family got their suitcases, but there was one
We waited till the very end until the belt stopped rolling.
that just never showed up.
We put all our trust into the airlines, hoping that everything would arrive safely, and that was the one luggage we didn't get.
The family was on a Spirit Airlines flight from Phoenix to Detroit for the holidays. And Debbie says that missing suitcase was packed full of gifts, many of them collector items.
Everything's bubble wrap.
Her mother-in-law took video of the packed suitcase before the trip.
It is the airline's responsibility to transport not just you, but your bag as well.
Scott Keys is the founder of Scott's Cheap Flights. He says if your luggage is lost and never recovered, the airline owes you.
For domestic flight, airlines are responsible for reimbursing you up to $3,800 for any lost or damaged luggage. The airlines are allowed to pay more than that, and many will if you have proof that there was something really valuable.
So take a picture or video of the contents of your luggage, especially if you're checking something valuable. Airlines are also required to refund you any fees that you paid to transport the bag that was lost.
You actually have quite a bit of protection, both from the airline and in many cases from the credit card you use to pay for your flight in a situation where your bag goes missing.
Those credit card benefits may cover things like incidentals, shampoo, a new toothbrush, even clothes for the trip.
Generally speaking, airlines have gotten very good at being able to track bags.
According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, just 0.5% of checked bags are mishandled.
I gave them the receipt of the luggage, the number of the luggage with a ticket on it, just everything that they needed.
Debbie filed a baggage claim with Spirit right away, and the airline promised to try to track it down.
Please be assured we will continue to make
But that suitcase still hasn't turned up. We have been back and forth with Spirit. A spokesperson tells us they've had trouble connecting with Debbie to try to work on this claim. In general, the Department of Transportation says airlines have different policies about when a bag is officially lost, but for most it's between 5 and 14 days after the flight. That's when the process is supposed to start to determine compensation. If that doesn't happen, Scott, you can always file a complaint, a consumer complaint with DOT and try to move along that process. But if you have something super valuable, take it on your carry-on.
I was just thinking during your story, Meet the Parents, the movie, when the bag showed up with his name, but it was a different person with the same name.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah. What was inside that bag, Ian? You remember that.